Be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below. Now, angry students storm governor's office, chant, "Where's Rick Scott?" He was actually at a shooting victim's funeral at the time. Now, angry high school students were driven over to the governor's office in Tallahassee on Wednesday. The kids stormed the Florida governor's office and started chanting, "Where's Rick Scott?"
Inside the state capitol building in Tallahassee, students demanding change, demanding action. And they're asking, where's Rick Scott, the governor of the state of Florida?
Where's Rick Scott? 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 Where's Rick Scott?
So
now, after they could not meet with the governor, the students started chanting, "Shame on you," even though Rick Scott was attending one of the shooting victims' funeral.
Hold on one second. There's a woman inside the... Let's listen in. This is Governor Rick Scott's office. The kids are being told the governor doesn't have time to meet with them. I think let's listen.
9 weeks ago, he will not see us because he's scared of us. He represents us.
Shame on you!
Shame on you.
I believe she was a blonde woman wearing glasses, came out and told these students who were gathered right there in the entrance to Governor Rick Scott's office that the governor is too busy to meet with them today.
Now again, keep in mind, Rick Scott was not even in his office. He was at a funeral. Now, a spokesman for Scott's office confirmed to The Hill that the protesters delivered a petition and demanded an audience with Scott, who was not in the office at the time. The protesters represented students calling for stricter gun control following the high school shooting in South Florida last week. Scott's office confirmed to The Hill that the governor on Wednesday attended a funeral for one of the 17 people that lost their life during Wednesday's shooting, and plans to meet with groups of student protesters at 5 p.m. upon returning to his office. So, I mean, again, obviously this whole thing was staged. This was all set up by the left. It was basically, they basically paid for this mob of students, if you would, to put on this show. I mean, the fact is, when you watch the video, you can see that there's cameras shoved in all their faces. They made sure that this was going to get out on CNN and MSNBC and all the other, liberal networks. So, again, it's just a rent-a-mob, and it's basically a show, but they don't realize that this is never going to happen. They're not going to take our guns. They never will. The true patriots will never let that happen. But I'm going to leave it there. And be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below and tell me how you feel about this report. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Let's make America great again. Peace.